It's good to see everybody again, and I think it continues once more in South Africa to be these elections becoming ones that are exciting, that are really dynamic, and we've spent most of the day today looking at many of our projections, and I'm quite glad to announce the fact that here in the city of Tshwan, by all our current projections, certainly we will be the largest party, and therefore I want to congratulate the DA for having successfully beat the ANC here in Tshwan, and we will soon be working hard to form the government right here. And I want to congratulate Mmusi Maimane for having run an exceptional campaign. He's been to many communities, he's been everywhere. And I think the people of Tshwan have expressed a view, and I think for us it's really positive that the project of democracy is fully at work. Now we've got to do everything in our power to make sure where we can govern well. The total tally is not yet done, and so I'm waiting to get the final figures, but as soon as those are done, our projections have been consistently right, and we feel now the work that we've got to do going forward is to make sure that we can do our best to govern for the people of Tshwan. It's great that I can sit here in 2016 in these local government elections and say the Democratic Alliance, I can say for now that we'll go ahead in Nelson Mandela Bay and form a government, and also here in Tshwan also make a government. So it's really exciting and positive news for us. And thank to the people of Tshwan and thank to the people of South Africa for turning out. And congratulations to what could be the new mayor-elect of Tshwan here, Mmusi Maimane. Thank you, everybody.
Mmusi, why not wait for the final results? It's 96%. Why not just wait for it to be formally announced?
Well, we have been waiting for most of the day. If you can recall, the IEC took a break earlier on, and there's been exceptional delays in terms of how quickly the results have been coming in. So it's become important for us to work on the basis of that. Of course, I'm not giving you the full briefing of all the election results. There's still many more to come. There's Joburg. Tomorrow there's also other places that we're looking at where the ANC could dip below 50%. So there are many other permutations that must take place. So tomorrow, as soon as all of that is done, I'll then give a comprehensive view of our own election results as to where they go. I thought it'd be important for me today to focus on one city.
Mr. Maimane, Clement from Eyewitness News.
Yes, sir.
The IEC yesterday said the announcement you made about Nelson Mandela Bay should be frowned upon because it shouldn't be encouraged, as it undermines the work that it still has to do. Have you consulted with them?
How so? How does it undermine the IEC? When I can look back and look at our own electoral results, understand where they're going, unless I was accurate in our predictions, we called it and we went ahead and did the work. So I don't foresee that that's something untoward. Political parties, we have to work hard to make sure that we're prepared for any and all eventualities. I think it actually supports the work of the IEC, the system, in making sure we can hold them accountable so that we make sure that the results as we have them and as they bring them out are also consistent. So it doesn't undermine their project.
Mr. Maimane, how do you feel?
It is a bit of an emotional day. I mean, we've run a very, very long and hard race in this campaign. I think we've run the longest race here of all the metros. And it's indeed a privilege, a humbling privilege, that I will get to serve the people of my city, the capital city. In extension, we'll be serving the people of South Africa, because I still do believe that if the capital works, the whole of South Africa will work, and the world will see us through the eyes of a working capital city. So I'm very excited and honored to be able to be the leader of that.
Mmusi, can I just get another language when we're done?
Oh, when we're done, yes. Absolutely. So there are no questions?
Sorry, Tshwan from eNCA. From your projections, how close will you get to that 50% figure? And this is an important question because if I say so myself, that, you know, will it allow for permutations where someone other than yourselves can work with the other party, the ANC, and actually eclipse you after you've called it? That would be embarrassing, wouldn't it?
No, look, of course, if the situation as it stands at the moment, we will be bigger than the ANC. But if as is the case anywhere else, if someone else wants to create a government with the ANC, let them go ahead and do that. I'm not desperate that we must get into government for the sake of getting into government. I'm very adamant about the fact that if we look at election results for what they speak to, I think that it's important for us to celebrate the fact that the DA has beat the ANC here in Tshwan. I think that's an important step. It's good for our democracy that voters came out and expressed a view. As to what happens for coalition negotiations subsequent to that, that's a whole process that must take its own course, taking consideration seriously what the voters of Tshwan want, how South Africans want to operate, and where we're going to go. I think what has been quite clear in all of this whole process is that people have come out to vote for change, and therefore, even from our own perspective, we'd always be looking to enforce that change. If other people feel that the status quo is fine and other parties want to work with the ANC, well, that remains their own problem. And if they want to do that, I am not that desperate to get into government. I'm really focused on delivering for people. Always will be at the forefront of what we do.